And with that, we welcome you into the Shark Pit on Senior Night, where the Spanish River Sharks, who are 4-2, take on Stoneman Douglas 2-2. The Spanish River Sharks undefeated so far at the Sharks Pit on a 3-game winning streak, and Stoneman and Douglas on a 2-game losing streak. Charlie, I welcome you into the broadcast. How do you think Spanish River, what are the keys to the game for them to keep up the undefeated streak at home?
Well, thank you, Hudson. I think the keys to this game, just in these past 2 games here at home, they've dominated on both sides of the ball with just their high tempo and high pace in this game, just not knowing what's next for the other team, and just to keep that guessing game alive in the Shark Pit for Stoneman Douglas and just keep them guessing, keep the tempo up, and that's the way to win this game for Spanish River.
I think that the storyline that we saw is the defense for the Spanish River Sharks. Their defense has been impeccable. They're coming off of 2 shutouts in a row. I think if the offense could get out on a hot, fast start like they usually do and let the defense roll in, do their job, the Sharks should get out of the Shark Pit undefeated on a 4-game winning streak at 5-2. Spanish River won the toss. They elected to receive.
Some players just to highlight, Zachary Stellis, a defensive lineman that was a big part in the win against Coral Glades last week. He had averages almost a sack a game, 2 fumble recoveries this season, 40 tackles on the season, and a big commanding force in their win last week and in this whole season.
Javante Lewis is back there. He almost had a couple punt returns with flags last time they played in the pit. Spanish River is coming off of a tough win against a tough Seminole Riggs team, 17-16, so momentum is on their side. Off we go here in the Shark Pit. So low kick, it's picked up by Lamas, and he gets out to around the 35-yard line. And so the drive will begin from the Spanish River Sharks 35-yard line. Jaden Phillips will lead out the Sharks here on Senior Night.
Yeah, Jaden Phillips has been a great commander for the offense this year. Over 150 passing yards a game at over 900 passing yards on the season, hoping he can break 1,000 passing yards tonight.
A big storyline to watch is a run game with Jacorion McCrary. He's been great so far. He's got a couple of touchdowns in their season debut in the Shark Pit. He is the running back now. Jaden Elder to the left. He's very explosive, as we've seen today. First down and 10. The handoff is to McCrary. He's breaking free. He's going to be close to the first down.
A great run by your Spanish River Sharks.
A great run to start the game by McCrary. He's been, in my opinion, the best player on River this year offensively. 84 rushing yards a game on average, averaging over 6 yards per carry on all games. In the last 2 games, he's rushed for over 130 yards in each. Someone call him the modern high school Derrick Henry.
And that could be true, as McCrary looking to have a big game, as is the key for the Spanish River Sharks. They gave him the first down, so it's first down and 10. The handoff is back to McCrary. He slips another tackle, breaks free around the 40-yard line. McCrary down the sideline, back into the field and playing down to the 20.
And McCrary rips it down the field for another Spanish River first down.
Jacorion McCrary is just proving his worth here at the Shark Pit. 2 carries over, 40 yards for both. He is electric, and Spanish River's hoping to get off a great start here at the Shark Pit.
Spanish River's off to that great start. The offense explosive. We said one of the keys to the game was getting the offense going. Just let the defense do their work, and the offense is working. 2 plays in, they're already in the 20 as they started from their own 34-yard line. Draws back, throws, is caught by Elder. Elder catches it. Inside the 10 he goes. Down to the 5, still fighting. Let's still go. He's got the first down. And Spanish River trying to punch it on their first drive. Just 3 plays in, and all of a sudden, they're inside the 5-yard line looking to score.
A great drive so far from Spanish River. 3 plays already inside the 10 at around Stoneman Douglas' 6, hoping to punch it in for an early 6 points here.
Running back is McCrary again. They got Elder to the left. He just had a huge catch just now. First down and goal. It's the keeper, and it's a touchdown. Spanish River Sharks.
Touchdown.
4-play, 65-yard drive with ease. How about that? The quarterback keeper. And the Sharks are up 6-0 on Stoneman Douglas.
It could not be any easier for the Sharks offense. What a great first drive for them.
And an unbelievable drive, just 4 plays, 65 blazing yards. A mix of runs, a mix of passes, they've done it all. And when it's all said and done, it's a quarterback keeper for the score. Rowan Russell will try to cap it off. And his kick is perfect. 7-0 Sharks. A blazing hot start.
The
And the
KJ
Sharks are in
Williams
front.
touchdown. Your Spanish River Sharks are up 7-0.
I just want to reiterate how much Nick Lasala has revolutionized this team. He came in this year with a little bit of uncertainty, as any new coach would. But with a 4-2 start, being undefeated at home, undefeated in district play, he has revolutionized this team into a new powerhouse in South Florida.
Small correction.
And the big
That was
storyline
Jaden
here is,
Phillips
can
on the
Stoneman
touchdown
Douglas
run on the
respond to the
quarterback
Spanish
keeper,
River
Jaden
touchdown?
Phillips with your first
As you said,
touchdown.
Nick Lasala calling a great game so far. Only had 4 plays to do it, and he did it perfectly. Rowan Russell gets back underway here in the Shark Pit. Gavin Vasquez back for Stoneman Douglas to receive the kickoff. Can they respond to a great start for the Spanish River offense? They cannot fall behind, as the defense could win the game. And the Spanish River offense, high octane. Back underway. It's a great kick into the end zone, and it is a touchback. And so the Stoneman Douglas
And a
drive will
clean
start
hit through the end zone.
at the 20-yard line.
I'd like to take a moment to thank some of
Even
our
though Spanish
sponsors.
Rivers had a very
We'd
hot
like
start
to
this
thank
year, Stoneman
Silver
Douglas
Injury
is
Law,
not
the
as
toughest
lucky to
lawyer
stay the
in
same
town.
thing. They've been 2-4. They haven't won yet in district play, but they're
We'd also
really
like to
hoping to
thank
get their season
Shenandoah,
back on track
Branchless
against Spanish
Technologies
River.
for
This would be a huge
infrastructure,
statement win for them
inspection,
against a
restoration,
hot
and
streak that
maintenance.
Spanish River has. If Stoneman Douglas can dismantle this, that would be huge for their year.
Yeah, 2-2, looking to get over the hump of 500. The big theme. Jackson Anger, the quarterback, will lead out Stoneman Douglas. They got the running back, Christian Blanco, in the backfield. Josh back throws, and the pass is caught. It is caught. And it is going to be just short of about a 5-yard gain.
7 yards, 6 yards.
And looking to improve it. Ben Goldman with the catch. Receiver Goldman and Stoneman and Douglas looking to improve it. Just 5 yards to go. 2nd and 5.
That was just a nice, simple early play. Stoneman Douglas feeling out this defense because it is so unexpected this year. Just seeing what can happen. Oh, and they're calling an audible here, going into motion.
They motion out of the wing T, so they got 2 on both each side, kind of stacked. Anger, Josh back throws. It gets caught. Breaks free. He's got Lamas to beat. Can he beat him? No. Lamas makes a great tackle at around Spanish River's 40-yard line. A huge play on the bubble screen for Stoneman Douglas.
River 43.
It was Anthony Diaz.
It was a great play by Lamas, but not a great play by the Spanish River defense. That is not the mistakes you want to make early in the first quarter. And that is a great response for Stoneman Douglas as they are driving down into Spanish River territory.
I think this is the best we've seen in offense against the Spanish River Sharks defense so far this year. They're going to motion out of the wing T again. They're not going to go stacked. They got 2 receivers stacked just on the right. Anger, this is going to be the first run play of the game, and he is bottled up. The run defense for Spanish River stands true, and it is going to be at least 1 if he got any, possibly a
Swallowed up
loss on the
into
carry.
backfield. That's a sack for your Spanish River Sharks.
And they're able to stop the run. A big question going in this one. And it's really only the bubble screen that's got him down here through 3 plays.
Yeah, that bubble screen proved to be effective. The trenches, they're trying to work the trenches early in the game. Spanish River's not going to let that happen. They haven't let that happen the past 2 games, and especially not tonight.
It's an empty look for Anger. See what he does here on 2nd and 10. Anger's rush back. Heavy rush by the Spanish River
And an
defense.
amazing
And they've
play
got
by your
him.
Spanish River
Zachary
defense,
Stellis leading the
covering up
charge.
a
The Spanish
third
River has their
down.
first sack of the game and a crucial 3rd
Ladies
down
and
now
gentlemen,
for
this is
Stoneman
for our
Douglas.
defense.
Like I said before,
Defense.
Zachary Stells is the key to that defensive line,
Defense.
and he is proving his worth
Defense.
right now. It was just a bull rush, just overpowering that offensive line. There was nothing the quarterback could do, and he just had to take that sack.
Stoneman Douglas looking to keep a great drive alive from the bubble screen from Vasquez. And here comes Anger looking to say something about the two great defensive plays by Spanish River. It is 3rd and 15, looking to pick it up just behind their own 50. Anger drops back and throws. It's caught by Diaz. Diaz trying to slip tacklers. He's got a long way to go. He's going to be about pretty close, actually.
Spanish River 43.
It's Spanish River 43. And it's 4th down. They won't get it. And it seems like Stoneman Douglas will punt. Huge staring by the Spanish River defense, facing adversity after the bubble screen that took them to the 40-yard line, and they force a punt.
Great defensive work, not letting that bubble screen get the best of them, just making sure that the trenches get covered and the wideouts get covered, and Jackson Anger has nothing to do, no response with that Spanish River defense, and seeing if they can come up big, and they couldn't. And here's him with the punt. Spanish River to return.
A flag on the play. It's Lewis. He's been the magic man, although a lot of them have been called back. There's a flag on this one. Lewis is going to take it. If the penalty stands, they'll take it at around the 40-yard line of their own 40. Let's see what the penalty is. Let's clear it up.
35-yard line. I'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Invictus Medical, restoring mobility through advanced spine care. We'd also like to thank
Still trying to clear up the flag here, but Devontae Lewis, let's say something about him. He's been huge on the punt return game. He's taking a lot back, although they've not counted. And he's looking to get a real one this time.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers,
trying to be the difference. It's still 7-0 Sharks with 6:27 left in this first quarter.
To get a little extra love from our sponsors at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Coming off of a QB keeper to score. Easy 4-play, 65-yard drive last time. See if they could get off the field again pretty fast. McCreary's the back in the backfield. It just seems like offsetting penalties. No, they're going back now. So they'll have it at the 35. And that is where Spanish River will take over. Looking to make this a 2-possession game. And put a stamp here on senior night. First down and 10 for the 35. McCreary's bottled up, and that's really the first time we've seen him go nowhere. It's about a loss of 3. Spanish River have a 2nd and 13.
First time in 3 weeks I've seen Jacorian McCreary go nowhere. A rare occurrence from him. It's okay though. Spanish River, Nick LaSalle is not giving up on this drive. It was only first down. The penalties maybe got him offset a little bit, a little worried, but they seem to be okay and get back on the 2nd down.
And coming off a game where they only scored 17 points, the defense scored 16. Trying to get back to the old Spanish River ways, the Sharks that we all know and love. This is a pump fake, and he gets it to Tyson. Tyson Reynolds is going to be, he's going to have a first down just short of the 50 to the 47-yard line.
First down.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
At about the 38-yard line, there's a flag on the play. Almost in the Spanish River backfield. We'll clear this one up, see what it is.
Just some early confusion from River here. 2 flags for either team isn't really what you want. I mean, they're going to get shaken up from this a little, and it seems like they're moving back. Not a great start to this 2nd drive for Spanish River here.
They're moving back. Don't know what the penalty was. Discipline is a big thing that Nick LaSalle is trying to get across. They've been very disciplined with the flags and penalties. This is kind of the drive that we've never really seen out of the Sharks. You know, McCreary has been stopped. You see some penalties, and we have a water break here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the water break.
We'll be back in about 30 seconds here from the Shark Pit here at Senior Night.
Go ahead and
Here we go, back in the Shark Pit. 2nd down and 20 for the Spanish River Sharks. At around the 28-yard line of their own. They have to get to the 45-yard line for a 1st down here. On 2nd and 20 after the penalty. Kendrick Williams drops back, throws. He's got his man. No, it is. Don't know if the whistle came before or after the catch. It was Javonte Lewis battling, trying to be in or out of bounds. And it seems like they're going to give him the catch. So they get a little bit back, but it's 3rd down. Still have a chunk to go. About a mile left.
3rd down and about 10.
Yeah, not the start you usually see from River here. It shouldn't be the end of the world for them. And on a side note, it is El Rio in the middle. If you're wondering what that means, it means the river. And in the end zones, we have Tiburones, which means sharks in Spanish. Just letting you know if you're interested.
Williams drops back on a crucial 3rd down. He throws. He's got his man. It's Lewis. Lewis has got 1st down and more. Lewis takes it to grab the 45-yard line. Lewis is gone. He has 1 man and Biggie beats him. Lewis has got a touchdown.
River,
First of the year for Javonte Lewis. On a crucial 3rd and 15. Could you believe it?
Javonte Lewis, take off now. What a play. Just a simple slot route that turned into an amazing gain on a big 3rd down. That is exactly what River needed. Now they are up 13-0. I mean, he just cut through, got to the sideline, did his thing, broke his man, and that is a great response from River to that early 2nd drive struggle. And they are now up big in this game with a long time left.
Just like that, 55 plays with a lightning strike from Williams to Javonte Lewis as Russell's kick is true again. What a drive, facing adversity with a penalty. Javonte Lewis says, no way I'm facing adversity. He gets in for the score. And the Spanish River Sharks are up 14-0. Let's see if the defense has a response. Rowan Russell will get us back underway. How about that drive? I mean, that was not an easy drive. Spanish River seemed like they were going back more than they were going positive. And all it takes is just 1 play to split it open. That's exactly what Kendrick Williams did as he threw it to Javonte Lewis for the touchdown. Gavin Vasquez back to receive it. Back underway here in the Shark Pit. It's a great kick again in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. That is where Stoneman Douglas will take over at the 20-yard line.
Not what you want to see from Stoneman.
Clean kick out of the backfield.
I mean, we still have 5 minutes left and they're down.
And I'd like to thank a special guest at tonight's game, the Florida Sun, ladies and gentlemen.
Offensive drive. But also, can we give a shout out to this kicker, dude? Two kicks, 2 touchbacks. In high school, that's a hard thing to do. And hopefully, Stoneman Douglas can respond on this offensive drive.
Rowan Russell is one of the best to do it in a Spanish River Sharks uniform as a kicker. He has not missed an extra point. As you mentioned, he is fantastic.
Cool,
Talk about the beautiful sunset here in Boca Raton, Florida. It is beautiful. Anger on 1st and 10, drops back. He's got heavy rush, and he completes it at around the 25-yard line. He's got 5 again. That is the receiver, Chris Murphy.
For Stoneman Douglas.
2nd and 4 for Douglas. And a big completion with rush coming to him. It was Carmelo Maldonado on the rush.
Just a good response by Jackson Anger for the 1st down. Took the pressure well, went through his progressions, picked out a receiver, and got a good gain for 2nd down.
And you mentioned Stoneman Douglas was a play away from getting off the field, having a 1-possession game, getting the ball back. Here they are down 14-0. It's a direct snap. He's going to be close. He needed the 31 to get it. I don't think he got it. It seems like it'll be 3rd and inches or 3rd and 1 for Stoneman Douglas. Creative play call out of the Wildcat and a direct snap. And it seems like they're moving the chains. It was a first down. He did get it. It depended on the spot, and he got it. Great play call by Christian Baldwin, the head coach for Stoneman Douglas, to move the chains. You got to get creative against this Sharks defense. Seems like some moving at the line. It's a fumble. It's picked up by River.
It's a fumble recovered.
Oh my goodness,
by
fumble at the
Dennis River
snap.
Sharks.
Jakari White with the fumble recovery. Spanish River will take over pristine field position at the 25-yard line. How about that?
Jakari White with some beautiful athleticism, just tearing his way through that offensive line, and not a great handoff by Jackson Anger. I think it would have dropped anyway. Jakari White was just there in the nick of time to get it, and Spanish River starts in Stoneman Douglas' territory. Dangerous position.
Special shout out to number 21, James
They get the ball back to
Johnson, for that
Kendrick
amazing
Williams, the
fumble
quarterback.
recovery.
Motions out of man. First down at 10. It's a keeper. Oh, what a play design! And he's caught around the 10. Slipping for the end zone. He's got sights on it, and he's tackled inside the 5. He had 1 minute to beat. It was Malik Frederick. He motioned him out. Tricky play call from Masala there. It looks like a handoff to Tyson Reynolds. Williams said no, and he tries to run. He gives it out to Frederick, and Frederick got a big gain inside the 5. Rivers trying to go 2 plays and 25 yards to home. They've got about 5 to go. It's 1st and goal for the Sharks. They are perfect here in the red zone. This time it's a keeper. Williams excited on his second, and he's got his second of the game. Kendrick Williams has got his second of the Sharks. Second to the keeper. 2 plays, 25 yards. Just like that, the Sharks are in front 21-0.
Nothing short of the worst start you can get if you are a Stoneman Douglas alum or student. I mean, just 3 drives down the field. They didn't even go down the field. They started at Stoneman Douglas 35, and in 2 plays, the first play, they had us struggling to look for the ball, and in the second play, they just took it themselves and did the best job they could, and they did the best job they could because they scored on that play.
An unbelievable play to cap it off. I mean, 2 creative play selections by your head coach, Nick Lasala, calling a great game, keeping Stoneman Douglas on their toes. And they have to respond right now. If they even want a chance to keep up with these Sharks, the defense, we said, just let the offense go out and score, let the defense clean up the game. And the defense is cleaning up the game with a turnover and a takeaway in this first quarter.
Another shout out to Jakari White for that beautiful athleticism, and Jackson Anger cannot be happy with himself. Ironically, he is going to have to look for a way to beat this somehow unbeatable Spanish River defense that has stood through these past 3 games, only allowing 16 combined points in their last 3 games, which they have all won. It has been a beautiful showcase for Spanish River in these past couple months, hoping to keep that up here in the first quarter.
Great senior night showing for the seniors. Looking to say goodbye to the seniors, and they are looking great right now. Malik Frederick almost had the touchdown there. He is a senior. Trying to get a great game here on senior night. Back underway in the pits. This ball is going to be another touchback just in front of Vasquez.
Another kick goes out the end zone.
So Stoneman Douglas will take over. Jackson Anger, he's
My
probably pretty
apologies
angry,
to
just like his last
Jaden
name
Phillips
says it.
with the amazing sharp
After that
touchdown,
miscue at the
bringing
line,
your
it
Sharks
seemed like a false
up 21
Maybe
to
that was a
0.
free play. It was not. As he fumbled the ball, and it's Jakari White when it was all second down on top of the football for the Sharks. Jackson Anger will lead this Stoneman Douglas offense back onto the field. Pretty crazy formations. He actually got trips on the left of Anger. 1st and 10 from the 20. And oh my goodness, run defense. Again,
Followed up in the backfield for a
Stoneman
long
Douglas, I
first
think
Spanish
they're
River
rolling
Sucks
the
are
yardages in the
frenzied.
negatives. They are going nowhere.
Carmelo Maldonado and co just going straight through that offensive line, just tearing them apart. And I didn't even see that coming. I could hear that from the press box. They just annihilated him, and that is the worst start you can have for the rushing offense of Stoneman Douglas.
Crowd love that one. They take over about the 16-yard line. Sharks trying to get them off the field again and get their offense back on the field. They're going to motion out again. Inger's got a running back. Second down at about 12. Inger drops back. He throws it. I think it was incomplete. They're going to call it incomplete. So incomplete pass. It's non-reviewable. It's high school. And his receiver, Chris Murphy,
cheerleaders, keeping it
not
rocking with the
hold it.
white and rolling with the blue.
I think Jackson just got a little overwhelmed there. Tried to go through the directions a little too quick. Throws to the open man, who was not so open. Spanish River keeping tabs on their receivers, keeping them locked.
And I got a
and
video
dialed
of
in,
the touchdown
making
to go
sure
along with it.
it's a no-fly zone here in
Send
the
it to
Shark Pit.
Third down and long. The only
down.
two times we saw third down and long was when the Sharks converted. Let's see what Stoneman Douglas can do. Can they replicate what the Sharks did with Javante Lewis on his touchdown?
Performing one of my favorite songs.
Inger, low snap, is on the ground again, and he's taken down. Heavy pass rush. Had no chance.
Another
My
tackle
goodness,
for a
are you
loss.
kidding me? Roger Alphamore with the sack. And the
Fourth
ball was
down
on
and
the ground in a
almost
huge
triple.
play. Absolutely domination in the Shark Pit here on Senior High Zero. Punt again.
Roger Alphanor with an amazing tackle, just proving how good this defensive trench is for River. Just they have no room to run. They can't even get it past the line of scrimmage that entire drive, and River gets another great chance to score.
I want to point out, give a shout out to our cameraman Ryan Schlesinger. That puck is dropped. Javante Lewis dropped it. Big heads up play as it is picked up. Getting around blocks. There's already a flag on the field.
Come on, baby.
He's trying to score. Has sights on the end zone. He's there. And the flag is on Douglas. And they will score. I mean, have you seen a punt return like that one? Javante Lewis bobbling had trouble with it. Flag around the recovery site.
It's going to be holding on River.
And a possible hold, I'm being told. Steven Damos with a huge heads-up play to pick up the ball. If this one will send, River has an unbelievable touchdown like you will ever see.
Even if that doesn't count, that is an amazing play of athleticism from the River special teams. Just beautiful blocking. They're making it look like Cavante Turpin's returning these punts, dude. Just dropping the ball, picking it up, taking it right
So
where
the flag
Lewis
is
left
holding
off.
on Spanish. We're going to bring
And
back
it
the
will be
wonderful
on
return
Spanish
by number
River. They're going to bring it back to
23.
the 50. A very unfortunate
Steven
call for River.
Danis.
It's hoping they
Going
can
to bring
still
Spanish River
get
back to
on the
their
board and
to the
continue
50-yard
this
line.
dominant lead over the
Spanish
Eagles.
River, first down.
So the Sharks try to go 50 yards here as that play got called back. As I was saying, I would like to give a shout out to our cameraman Ryan Schlesinger. Check out the WSRA Sports Broadcasting Instagram so you look at a closer look at Kendrick Williams' touchdown, the QB sneak the second time. Take a closer look on the game. Look at the Sports Broadcasting Spanish River Instagram. As here's a handoff up the middle, full speed ahead. Just gonna be short at around the 38. The negative 41 for the first down.
A great run by River for about 8
Very
yards.
getting
It's
about
going to
8
be
yards
second
there.
down
Just a
and
good
2.
start to the drive. Some pretty safe play calling. Just kind of finishing this first quarter out. 21-0. I mean, what do you think of that? That is just a great start at the Shark Pit. It is looking better every second for Spanish River.
They love to put new rules for Tyson, as he is now a tight end, and he's got a blazing speed with a first down. The running back Byron Anderson.
And with a hard-nosed run up the middle, that's going to be another Spanish River.
And he's got enough for a first
down.
They keep Elder in the game. I was told Elder might come out after first quarter as we are nearing the end there. Kendrick Williams still the quarterback. Seems like Tyson Reynolds is going to be the backfield, but they're going to let this quarter run out. $21-0 at the end of this first quarter. Your Sharks up in front against the Stoneman Douglas Eagles.
Bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your Spanish River Sharks 21, Stoneman.
Spanish River Sharks take over at the 35-yard line. Stoneman Douglas, handoff to Tyson, bottled up, going absolutely nowhere. My goodness, what a defensive play.
Spanish River, second
Juan
down.
Toro leading the charge for the Stoneman Douglas Eagles.
That is exactly how they want to start off this drive. Just a great stop, a great tempo setter. Just to honestly stop that tempo. That Spanish River gives them the upper hand. That was my key to the game for Stoneman Douglas, is to stop that tempo. If they can continue doing that, there is 100% a way for them to get back and win this game.
Kendrick Williams receiving the play call. 2nd and 13. Let's see what the Sharks do here. Another handoff to Reynolds. He's got the outside, trying to break free. Reynolds breaks a couple tackles. Rose got the first down. He's still rumbling down
And
inside the
what a
30-yard line
River
with a
run for
first
a
down.
first down.
Nick Lasala does have to switch up his running backs
Let's
because
take
God,
this
they are
moment to
all
thank
so
the
good.
officiating crew for
Ja'Cory
today's
McCrary
game. Our
is doing
referee,
great, and then
Lee
Reynolds
Moore.
with an amazing
Umpire
outside
Demetrius
run,
Sharaf.
just breaking through, getting a
Linesman
big
Daryl
gain,
Brown,
putting River
line
in
judge
the red
Roosevelt
zone for
Young,
what, the 4th
back
time
judge
today,
Kyle Sobek,
and just giving them
and
an
ECO
amazing head
Elisa
start here in
Moore.
the second quarter. Stoneman Douglas is struggling to keep up.
Stands are getting full. Can the Sharks pull off a 3rd straight shutout at the pit? I mean, that would be unbelievable for Nick Lasala and his Spanish River Sharks. Kendrick Williams drops back, looking to throw. He's got his man inside the 10, sights on the end zone.
And a great pass down the
And
sideline.
a big catch.
That's gonna bring up
Jeremiah
another
Zatran.
Spanish River, first down.
And a first down for the Spanish River Sharks.
Great job by Spanish River. They've just been distributing the ball very evenly to all these receivers, and they have just been including everyone. And Stoneman Douglas has not found a response to any receiver. Let's see if they can continue this distribution here.
Michael Silver, number 88, checks in the game for Spanish River. Williams, the handoff. No, he keeps it. Looking for his start. He's got sights on his start. And he lost the football. Let's see who comes on top of it. Williams trying to get his 3rd touchdown in the game.
You want the Instagram?
Yeah, but like,
And
if
this
you
is
send it to
Stoneman
me, 'cause I'm
Douglas
trying to do this
football.
right now. I don't want to like miss something.
Costly mistake for the Sharks as Williams looking for his 3rd touchdown in the game inside the 5. He fumbles. And
Fumble
that is where
recovered by
Stoneman Douglas will
Stoneman
take over.
Absolute heartbreak for Spanish River here. They were sniffing that finish line. They could basically taste the end zone, and just a costly mistake just puts Stoneman Douglas in a good spot to get some yards back, drive down this field, and potentially score and keep that tempo up for the Eagles.
Why is it always crooked?
Eagles are starting at about their own 5-yard line, but a stop is a stop against the Spanish River offense. It's the first time they didn't score a touchdown on any drops. Jackson Anger We're
I'd
going
like
to take the
this
momentum
moment to
with
remind
them
everyone,
and try to go
please down
95
to the
yards
Shark
into the
Shack
end zone.
for meatball sandwiches, hot dogs, Gatorade, water, and Uncle Luigi's Italian ices.
Anger from Obus' own end zone, hands it off. Trying to get a big run, and the run defense for River stands true.
Just that trench run from River, home and away this
Stoneman
year, has
Douglas
been
run up the
their
middle
best
for about a
defensive
yard.
quality. They just do not give up. The heart this team has not compared to any other team. They've just been levels above in determination and grit, and that's the goal Nick LaSalle has been trying to establish, is the heart and determination that is consistent throughout this team and inspiring them to these big victories at home against worthy opponents, yes, but Spanish River has been far more disciplined on both sides of the ball in these past couple games.
Discipline was a big thing that LaSalle wanted. He's got discipline, and we got a whistle. A false start on Stoneman Douglas, so this one is coming
The
back.
delay of game on the offense is going to back them up a few yards.
That was a false. The ref signaled for false start. The PA announcer says delay of game. Whatever it is a 5-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal for Stoneman Douglas. The two categories that you want to win on defense is you got to win the turnover differential. Right now it's tied. You got to win the battle in the trenches, and Spanish River's absolutely dominating the battle in the trenches. We got a
I'd like to
timeout
take
from
this
Stoneman
moment
Douglas.
to give a few
We'll be back
special
here in the
thank
Shark
yous. First, thank you to the Hall family for feeding varsity this week. Thank you very much for making sure our Sharks
Oh, it's almost picked! Lamas almost had an interception there.
Lamas is going to be losing some sleep over that one. It was right in his hands. A big mistake for Jackson Anger. Completely not reading the defense.
Yeah.
Completely not reading the coverage.
I trust you.
Thank God.
I'll post you the story.
Lamas made such a costly mistake that he usually does not make.
Well,
And
I'll do
Jackson
the
Anger is gonna be mad for
actual
that
post
one.
at the halftime. Why would you not just post
And it feels like a must convert as they will not kick it. They try to run it out of the end zone.
Like,
See what they do here.
trust. I can find this guy. Do you know Jaden Phillips' Instagram was? That doesn't
And
matter.
ladies and gentlemen, your Spanish River defense brings up an amazing
And
stop.
another 3 out for this Spanish River.
Stoneman
phone's
Douglas,
gonna die, that's my
Douglas brings out
I
the
was saying
11th
before the
stop.
drive, maybe Stoneman
Actually, my
Douglas
phone for a
can
bit.
carry the
I
long
have no
field
idea.
and bring me to the end zone, and boy, was I wrong.
I tagged
Spanish
the wrong
River
guy.
holds true. Their discipline and
Can I just, like,
motivation
add it like
hold
that? Add to say
strong,
Sharks
and they
lead
can
21-0
possibly
in the first
get
quarter.
another return starting in Stoneman Douglas area of the field. Possibly
Yeah, I
another
posted it.
score just to level out this game even more.
Trying to level it out.
Followed all these
And a
guys on
flag comes here on the punt, like always. Lewis
Is that
does
good?
not want to take any chances with this one, and it is
Do like
down
the fire or something.
at the Spanish River 40. But we all know the
And
story.
your
This one's
Spanish
probably on the
River
Sharks.
Sharks are going to take over on the Stoneman Douglas 40-yard line.
It's fine. Alright, I gotta see if I can find a plug.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, a flag on the play here.
The flag was on the kicking team. Your Sharks choose to decline.
This was on the
Your
kicking
Spanish
team. The
River
Sharks
take-
declined the
your Spanish
penalty.
River Sharks take over on the 40-yard line.
And they will take over again. Some unfamiliar faces here in the wide receiver position. We got Javante Lewis, Derek Goldborn, and you also got Samuel Desir. So Samuel Desir checking in this one. Some unfamiliar receivers. It's another handoff again. Bouncing is, just trying to stay on his feet. Could have possibly scored with some great blocks there, Byron Anderson. And he was slipped out around the
Great
45-yard
run
line.
for 5 yards.
Spanish River has
Second
had some
down
great
and 5 for
successes
your
today,
Spanish River
but
Sharks.
one flaw I can point out is they have not got Derek Goldborn involved in the game.
Wait, where's
he has
that?
been this team's Xavier Worthy, their deep
What?
threat, their end-around threat, and he has not had a reception or a rush.
Plug in my
this
phone
game.
into your computer.
Hopefully they can get him involved and keep
Okay.
him up.
I put Goldborn in the game now, so we'll see if we get Charlie a touchdown here.
The other touchdown that's not on there.
Fakes to Anderson, one ball, and he just dropped it.
7-0.
Just out of the reach of J.K. Elder.
My first one in there, so it's probably this.
I'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors once again. First, Silver Injury Law, the toughest lawyer in town.
Yeah, send it to me.
I'd also like to thank
Check it out
Shenandoah,
in the game.
Trenchless
Here
Technologies
comes
for
Elder into this
infrastructure
one.
inspection, restoration,
Trying to make
and
another big
maintenance.
impact as he already has made huge impacts. Got an offer from FAU so far in Miami of Ohio. Looking to improve that resume with possibly a score here.
Zach, you have to leave it half.
Anderson, the running back, they got a heavy running back rotation.
You don't have to leave it half time?
As they motion about,
I don't think I did.
drops
Okay.
back, looking to throw. And that pass is caught.
Yo.
Lewis breaks free, looking
I'm
for a
having some
first
good
down.
pictures.
Forward progress,
I'm
Oregon
definitely
negating.
have some good
Trying to
videos.
pick it up.
Okay.
Can you
I'll get
believe
the
this? As
pictures.
he
I'll
trying to
edit the
dance.
pictures throughout, like,
I mean,
a
he should
little
be
bit through the
taken
night
down
and
way
tomorrow
before he
during the
was,
day.
and he's
And then
just
the
across
video,
the
I'll have to edit,
36.
like, the speaking
They
part.
need the 28 for first.
He has got good
Javante
views.
Lewis just making forward progress,
whatever.
do all the work,
About a
using
yard.
his speed to try and end around and pull something similar to the punt return
do
we
halftime
just saw a
before
couple
you
of
do
minutes
the
ago.
halftime
It
before.
did not really pull off.
record it.
However, forward progress
I'll
gives them a
to
turn.
make it
5 to 7 yards
got
for
it.
not a bad game for the effort he put in. That
Less
is
people
one
to
Also,
so it's
zoom
a
out
lot.
a little bit.
A
How
lot
about
of
that throw by Phillips, too? Perfectly looking him. He is one of the best anticipation throwers
Good job. Good job.
in
You're
the
doing
state
good.
of Florida. Byron Anderson now
Oh,
still the running
Harrison.
back.
Harrison.
Phillips drops back, throws. It's a screen to Tyson. Tyson's breaking free. He says, "Get off me," and he's got a first down for the Sharks. Just across the
Ladies and gentlemen,
30-yard
your
line.
Spanish River Sharks convert on a fourth down.
Take a big fourth down conversion for
And
your
they've earned
Sharks.
themselves a well-earned water break.
Take a
This
water
is the
break now.
perfect
We will be
time
back
for
here in the
you
Shark
to
Pit.
take a water break down to our Shark
to you.
Shack, where you can get meatball sandwiches, hot dogs, Gatorade, water, and
That's weird.
You're back.
Yeah, I was like, why is it corner taking so long?
First down and 10 after a well-earned first down for the Sharks. Tyson moving the change, and they are on the move again. Pump fake, and he's caught by Elder. He's got it inside the 15-yard line.
and a great
Wide
throw down the
open middle of the
going to give your
field
Spanish
of
River
play
Sharks
action, and
another
Phillips throws a
first
dime
down.
to his right-hand man, Jacob Elder.
Jaden Elder has been the workhorse of this wide receiver room this game. They're doing a very good job of getting many wide receivers involved, but Elder seems to be Phillips' first progression, and he is getting that ball into his hands and getting good yardage and helping River out here.
Elder's having a great game, but he's still searching for that signature moment, that touchdown that defines the game for River. And another incredible catch. Looking for that signature play. Can he have it here? He's lining up on the outside. And it is caught! Does he have a second in the game? He does! Javante
And
Lewis!
there's another Spanish River touchdown!
Second in the game added to his resume.
You just hit plus one and you get your point. I'll be back.
Another touchdown for the Sharks. And this time, they go 40 yards to score.
I was talking about how much each wide receiver is involved. Javante Lewis seems to be that red zone threat, that guy that Phillips can rely on inside the 20. That's his second touchdown of the night. He is just so consistent in getting that ball down, getting in the end zone, putting his head down, getting another score. And it is going to be, if this extra point goes in, a 28-0, and there it is. 28-0, and we're not even
And
at
the extra
halftime,
point is
folks.
good to bring your
River
Spanish
has
River
had
Sharks up
an outstanding
28-0.
performance so far, and Stoneman Douglas still has absolutely no response for the Sharks. Rowan Russell to take it away as always. Get this Stoneman Douglas offensive drive going. My key to the game was tempo. Maybe Stoneman Douglas' only option is to try and match that River tempo, that relentless, solid beat that just keeps on beating, seeing if they can try and match that, because I think that's the only way that Stoneman Douglas is going to get a lick of a point in this game here.
And look at the point is all they're hoping for. Spanish River Sharks have a good resume at home, trying to prove a 3-0. No one has scored an offensive point or any points at that against Spanish River in the Shark Pit. That result is still holding 28-0. Looking to get to an unbelievable 5-2, one of the best starts ever. Back underway in the pit. Look at the best kickoff you ever see out of Rowan Russell. Great performance. He's 3 for 3 on extra points. How about the kid, Rowan Russell?
The back is going to bring out your Spanish River defense. A special congratulations to Javante Lewis on the previous touchdown.
Rowan Russell's a
Amazing
kicker
effort by
every
him.
team wants to have. He's there when they need him. He hasn't missed an extra point yet, which is so crucial in high school games, as kickers are very inefficient. But Rowan Russell is not that guy. Rowan Russell is one of the most efficient high school
Ladies
kickers
and gentlemen,
I've
if you
ever
weren't
seen.
excited for the
He is
halftime
there
show, I
when they
hope
need it,
that
and
gets
he
you
gets
excited.
those extra points that put River just that little bit ahead and get them ahead more in this game.
And it's the story of 2 touchdowns. Javante Lewis, Jaden Phillips both have a pair. 2 touchdowns for both of them, 2 electric ones. As Anger drops back, throws. He is hit as he throws. Maldonado almost got a pick. He was in the area,
Incomplete pass.
but incomplete.
This offensive trench for Stoneman Douglas has just collapsed. It has not been a great showing from the offensive tackles, and it's been a great showing from the defense. On corners and trench, they have just been no fly zone. If it is a big gain for receivers, it is not from the throw. They need to pick it up, and they need to find some way, somehow, to do better and surprise this Spanish River defense that has been relentless.
I mean, this team just has fight. But you talk about a team that hasn't made the playoffs in so long. They finally make it 2 years in a row. Lasala comes in, turns the program around, sitting first in their division, just over Boca High and Coral Blades.
Down
And
and
they're
10
gonna
for Stoneman
be
Douglas.
5-2 if this result holds when it's
Let's hear it for
second
how
time.
amazing
What a
our
beautiful
Spanish River
job this
defense
coach
has
has
been
done.
playing.
Coach Suarez, the athletic director, this whole squad and team turning this program around with a 28-0 shutout. I mean, this football team is looking like they could go out and beat anybody.
It is crazy that we are talking about Spanish River winning a game before halftime, but that is just how LaSalle has changed this program. If they are dominant in a game, boy, they are dominant. Oh, here's Anger coming back. That's a good throw across. He's onto the sideline. That'll be a gain of about 11 and a rare Stoneman Douglas first down.
So a Stoneman Douglas first down. That's only their second first down in the game. Otherwise, it's been all 3 outs. And Jackson Anger looking to do something here. Get his team on the board, trying to do something that no team has, and score a point against Spanish River at home. There's some questions coming in after Spanish River won only 17-16. Offense playing up a season low 17, and the defense laying up 16. If they were back, as here's a huge wrong breaking through. But no, they have answered all the questions that were set out on the board defensively and offensively.
Stoneman Douglas run brings up second down and 5.
And they have showed out beautifully, and they came out, you got a weather delay, maybe come out flat, but no, they came out stronger and better than ever, this Sharks team.
And you can see that Christian Baldwin is trying to up the tempo of this team. And it hasn't worked out too bad so far. They've been doing better in this drive. Here we go, an end around, and he's gonna get around. He might get a first down there. That is not a bad play. Great second effort from Stoneman Douglas there to keep the drive alive.
That is receiver Anthony Diaz
And the next
on the end
effort brings
around.
up third down
Third
and
down
1 yard.
and 1. Can Stoneman Douglas convert and keep any chances alive of hanging around with the Sharks in this game if they could convert it here? Third down and 1. What does Baldwin have up his sleeve? He's had a pretty crazy and unorthodox playbook. It is a handoff, and the Spanish River run defense holds true. Carmelo Maldonado leading the charge to stop the play. And it will be fourth down and 1 for Stoneman Douglas.
We have about 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this half, and we are going to a 2-minute warning for this half. Hopefully for Stoneman Douglas, they can get some points on the board. This has been most likely their best drive yet for offensively, and they can just keep going, hopefully, get some points on the board. Hopefully end this 28-3 this half, get a better understanding of what they're going to do in the second half, and come back with this higher tempo that they've kind of introduced over this second quarter. And I can confidently say it's been working out a little bit well for them.
To thank
Uncle Saul knows
Raising
what he's
Cane's
doing. He can
Chicken
match that
Fingers, the
tempo,
Boynton
obviously,
Beach
but
location
he
at the
is
intersection
still-
of Boynton Beach
they are
Boulevard
still
and
finding
Congress
ways
Avenue.
to try and creep up
Thank
this
you for
field.
sponsoring
There's still
your
a long way to
Spanish
go,
River Sharks.
but they definitely can get there.
Speaking of delicious
They actually
food, head
gave
down
him the
to the
first
Shark Shack.
down. So the first
For
down to
meatball
Stoneman
sandwiches,
Douglas,
hot
but still a
dogs,
great
Gatorade,
play
water,
to
and
stop the
Uncle
run
Louis
from
G's
getting out of
Italian
hand. First down and 10. Around the 4-yard line. Oh, it's picked! With a flag, this could be roughing the passer. So hold all tickets
multiple
here.
flags on the play.
Ben Lamas. Did he drop it? Pretty confusing play there of what the result is. Let's see what the flag is first. Get it cleaned up.
So hold on the Spanish River Sharks.
Roughing the passer as Anger had a huge hit to him. Lamas may have had a pick if they didn't do it. There was heavy pass rush. And Stoneman Douglas keeps his drive alive one more time. So they have more, they have it in them again. 1 minute 53 left to go in this half. Trying to hang around. The Sharks got the ball first in this contest. So the best case scenario for Douglas, score a touchdown, get a stop, come out of the half, score another one, get this to a 2-possession game, see if they can hang around here. They're a long way from that. They got to get to the end zone first and get a stop first. And another foul. We got it offsides here on the Sharks. No, a false start. Stoneman Douglas
Offside
moves
on
first.
Stoneman Douglas.
They're going back 5. Pre-snap penalties have been low, not like the game against Coral Glades that we saw. But they are still existing, and that is one there. A false start on Stoneman Douglas. It will move him back to the 50.
If you weren't here for the broadcast against Coral Glades, it was nothing short of a bloodbath. I mean, the pre-snap penalties and the penalties overall were just decimating. That game ended 21-0, but if it weren't for penalties and offensive struggles on both sides of the ball, it could have been over a 50-point win for River.
It was a blazing 21-0. They already have 28 in the first half. As Inger drops back, throws, he's got it in. Just around the 50, he's blazing speed, makes that move, he gets the first down just across the 45. And Stoneman Douglas is on the move here. And they put a drive together and had the Jameson era that I mentioned earlier.
A nice surprise for Christian Baldwin and his Eagles. They are in uncharted territory here, hoping to sniff out some points before that minute 35 expires. Hopefully for them, they can get at least 3 points off this very successful drive so far and continue this streak into the second half.
Minute 32 left in this one.
22.
In the first half. Inger drops back, looking for a miracle. Here's bottled up just around the 40-yard line.
Followed up in the backfield
of
by
about 5.
Spanish River sack.
And it's another sack. It's not a sack without Zachary Stellis in there.
Timeout
He
is
is
called.
a huge pass rusher. And he
I'd
comes
like to
through there.
take this moment to go ahead and thank
1:11 left in this first half.
the
And Inger can still go to
amazing
this and
Adopt a Shark parents. As an Adopt a Shark parent myself, it's amazing getting to know these wonderful student athletes and help them out achieve their best selves.
Here we go. Stoneman Douglas, 2nd and 15. And could drop back, throws, no one there. They make a quarterback substitution,
pass
throwing
brings
Samson
up
Orlinsky.
Third down. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the second quarter.
Orlinsky, don't know who he was throwing that one to. No one really in the general vicinity. And from the 41. They need the 23 to pick up a first down and keep this miraculous drive alive. And try to pick up some points before the half. 3rd down at 15. Huge play. Orlinsky remains in the game. So they take out Anger, but it's weird because he's been leading the charge this far. And they're so quick to just abandon him. Here's a handoff inside, nothing brewing. He had a long way to go regardless, and this Spanish River team holds true. And we got a timeout here for the Sharks. We'll be back with 57 seconds left in this first half.
Defense.
Here we go. Orlinsky
Defense.
leading his offense.
Defense.
Trying to pick up a crucial first down.
Defense.
The Spanish River
Defense.
Sharks are on their feet. Looking to put this game away with a potential fourth down stop. Orlinsky drops back. Heavy push. Extra man on the rush and it's over his head.
And it is incomplete. Your
Incomplete.
Spanish
Anthony
River Sharks
Diaz
taking over
couldn't
at
hold
their
it in,
own
and the Spanish River
36-yard
Sharks
line.
take over with 51 seconds. How about that stop? The Spanish River offense, when facing adversity, the defense, when facing adversity, makes a big stand again. Jaden Phillips leading the charge again. They're throwing McCrary back in the game. They got Elder. They're looking to get some points before this half ends. Javante Lewis, some confusion there. They're throwing Carter Harrison into the game as a tight end. Carter Harrison is making his varsity debut today. Looking to make a huge impact. Snap is low for Phillips. He throws downfield. He's got Lewis. He's the man today. He's got a pair and 2 touchdowns and a big hit. But he gets a huge catch around the 50-yard line and moves the sticks. Great throw from Jaden Phillips there. The 2 big men on this team, Lewis and Elder to the left. Phillips drops back to throw. First down and 10. He's got Goldborn, and it's going to be close. And they're going to give it to him. Now we'll move the sticks for the Sharks.
Good job getting out of bounds as your Spanish River Sharks continue
21
to
seconds.
march. Or should I
Will
say,
Rowan
swim
Russell
on down
after
the
kicking,
field.
or can the Sharks find 6? McCrary still the running back. Not a bunch of anything from McCrary, but that's because he hasn't been getting a lot of reps. We'll see if he can add to his resume so far. So motioning him out. We got Goldborn on the right. Just had a huge catch. His first down and 10 from the 40. Phillips rushed back. There's Lewis again. What a game for Lewis. Making a statement here. He has something to prove. It seems like he wants
swimming
to.
down the field. Ladies and gentlemen, you
And
might
he's
notice
just short.
tonight that a
15
lot of our
seconds,
Sharks are wearing pink
maybe a shot to the end
accessories. That is
zone
for
or
Breast
2.
Cancer Awareness
Now you
Month.
gotta get Rowan
And
Russell
if
out there
you
trying
would
to
also
attempt
like
the
to
field
support
goal.
the Sharks in supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you can head
He's
down
got
to
a
the Shark
huge
shop
leg.
to get
I have no
special
doubt
Breast Cancer
he
Awareness
can make it from here.
merch.
It'll be about a 42-yard field goal from here. As Phillips drops back. Second about 3. Goldborn on the sideline gets the feet in bounds, and it is a catch. First down.
Awareness merch is
Just
$25
inside
for a
the
long
20.
sleeve shirt,
And if you're
$20
wondering,
for a
it's
short
42
sleeve
yard
shirt,
field goal
and
from
kids'
here.
shirts are $15.
So the Sharks
Support
have
our
time for
Sharks
maybe
in supporting Breast Cancer
2
Awareness Month.
plays if they are quick before they have to get Rowan Russell or get in the end zone. And a timeout for River.
Timeout called
With
River.
9 seconds left in this first half.
With 9 seconds left, I also like to say Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Also get
Here we go.
your Breast Cancer
Spanish
Awareness
River
shirt.
trying to steal some
$25
points
for long sleeve, 20 for
before the
short,
first
and
half
15 for kids
expires.
sizes.
with 9 seconds left. Lewis is on the outside. He's got a pair and he's got a big game today. McCrary still the running back. So Phillips right, drops back. He walks the end zone. He walks him and he's got
And what a
it. Derek Goldborn threading the needle. Phillips, could you
And
draw it up any
amazed
better
by
on the
number one,
whiteboard?
Jaden Phillips, for your 5th Spanish River
Derek
touchdown.
Goldborg gets a golden touchdown for the Sharks right before the half.
Number 7,
And they
Derek
steal some
Goldborn on the reception. Let's hear it for your Spanish River Sharks.
Big catch, and Rowan Russell. He mentioned he wanted to get a field goal. He's going to have to get extra points. I think the Sharks will settle for that, and he's going to tack on one here if he's true. Hasn't missed one in the Shark pit. He is perfect. Heavy kick rush. Just like that is 35-0. 5 seconds left in this first half. How about that throw from Jacob Phillips to Derek Goldborn? That is vintage. Just threading the needle. Perfect throw. With 9 seconds, and they steal one. And it is almost all but over here in the pit. You kind of think, will the Sharks ever get tested here at the pit? You think this one might be the one after coming off of a pretty flat game. I think it's all but that. They're actually having their best game so far. Lewis has got a pair, Phelps got a pair. And Derek Goldborn joining the party with his first of the game. Rolling Russell gets back underway. Strong leg kicker. I'm sure LaSalle wouldn't have a problem with cycling with a 50-yard field goal, but I think a touchdown is better. Vasquez is back to receive it, as well as Anthony Diaz. Anthony Diaz has been a problem for Spanish River, but they've been able to contain him from getting bigger than he should. But he has been a weapon for Anger as well as Orlinsky. So let's see the quarterback they bring out here. They subbed out Anger for Orlinsky in the middle of the drive.
And the kick goes out the back of the end zone. Stoneman
Douglas will take over from the 20-yard
is
line.
going to start from their own 30-yard line. 5 seconds on the clock for the end of the half.
5 seconds. Well, they need. Albert just gave a Hail Mary.
Another quick reminder, if you lost your key with the numbers 3670 listed on it, your key is up in the announce booth. If you lost your key is up in the announce booth.
What? He's just taking a
So it is going to be Jackson Anger who leads out the charge. Stoneman Douglas Eagles hoping for a miracle here before the end of the half. Trying to get a hard count at the line. It's a handoff. Spanish River bottles it up, and that is your first half. All but nothing. Offensive brilliance, defensive brilliance. We've seen it all for the Sharks, and we've seen nothing for the Stoneman Douglas Eagles. Can you dream of a better start? Phillips and Lewis has a pair of touchdowns, and Derek Goldborn had one at the end of the half with 5 seconds left. 35-0 Sharks at the end of your first half.
Sound marching band.
This year, our 2025 show is entitled Motown. Get ready to groove to timeless hits from the Motor City that defined a generation. Feel the funk of the Temptations with Get Ready. Keep those feet moving for Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas. Sing it loud for Stop in the Name of Love by the Soulful Supremes. And feel the influence of a family that defined a generation of music with I Want You Back and ABC by the Jackson 5. The Spanish Sound marching band's drum majors are Robin Barros and Ella Marcus. The band captain is Samuel Fruitkin. Color guard captain is Ryan Manning, co-captain Haley Fernandez. And the drum captain is Benjamin Harris, and the drum co-captain is Lucas San Martin.
Where? Just like to leave campus?
Yo, you sent me the video?
Is your band ready for this evening's halftime performance?
The halftime video.
Yeah, I just did. It might not went through. Right here.
Silver Sound, you may take the field for this evening's halftime performance.
You want to post it?
I'm waiting for it to come through.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We got to shift into the broadcast. I'm so sorry about that. I got
What's up, Mr. J?
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, my name's on there.
Shit, bro. Yo, make sure the video's sending. I didn't get it. You gotta post it.
How many hours I put on?
15.
Unless it's your number, but
What? It sent?
Is that alright?
You sent it to me?
Harrison, I think, is going to take
told me
the
this is
camera with him.
I don't know why I haven't gotten it.
Thursday in the morning.
Send it in the group chat. I don't know why I'm not getting it.
I will. I wasn't sure if you were
I'm testing the group chat. It's going through right now. Do I need to also send everything else, like all the pictures as well?
If you want. Okay.
10-9.
I didn't see her. Was she here?
Extra credit to see what football game.
Was she here?
Yo, what was your goal when crossing that? What? What was your goal when crossing that?
Yo, chill. I already told him that last season.
Yeah, but wasn't it so fast with not being able to fly?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so I guess keep everything packed up. And we'll just take it over to the theater.
And then when I just do the broadcast, I'll just...
Wait, you're broadcasting this whole thing tomorrow?
No, the Latinas in Action Assembly.
Can I help Brett with the please, Miss Brewer?
I have second period.
Huh?
I have second period now.
Only second period.
Only second period
You're
you're
going
doing
there in second period?
it? Wait, only second period you're doing it? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I would.
Is it the same assembly?
Excuse me, Harrison?
Yeah, we're only going to
Did you get
broadcast
everything else?
Yeah, it's fine.
I was gonna say I'd skip second period, but I forgot I have a test. Here, just type whatever you want. I'm going to get. I need food, bro. Just type whatever you want. Just
You may do it.
post it for my phone.
One quick question. Did you get all the senior pictures? Send those to the group chat as well.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Thanks, Miss Brewer, for everything.
Bye. Is she leaving? Excuse me, I have a question. Do you need it signed with your thing?
She just
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
got her last second.
Bye, Miss Brewer.
You guys. I'm just
Thank
gonna-
you.
She's gonna fill out the hours. Give me whatever I want.
Do not, don't do that. But I don't even need this. I got the easiest community service hours than anybody here. Handing out papers in my bio class. And I get shark bucks on top of that. I get a salary.
Yo, Brett. Should I put the end time like an hour later, cash extra, or is that like fucked?
You can do that.
Huh?
You
Brett, is there anything you want me to change in any of the videos, or just keep recording them as they are?
You're doing great.
All right.
Spanish River fans, please stand and clap along to the greatest fight song in the land, the Spanish River High School Fight Song.
Hudson. Hudson. Everything good?
Thank you, Silver Sound Marching Band. The director of the Spanish River Silver Sound is Mr. Craig White. The show design is by Dr. Tiffany Cox. Percussion head is Dr. Ron Hughes. Color guard head is Isaac Adams. And I am tonight's voice of the Silver Sound, Charlie Krieger. A huge thank you to Miller's Ale House for treating the Silver Sound Marching Band and staff to a fantastic dinner tonight. Their delicious food and generous spirit made this evening extra special for every student and director. Fans, keep the celebration going at Miller's Ale House, 1200 Yamato Road, Boca Raton, where great meals and community spirit are always on the menu. Thank you to all marching band fans for supporting the Silver Sound Marching Band. And now let's go Sharks!
We have to be nice. I feel bad for seniors like go up to take lunch or to be friends with his friend group. And I low key feel bad for him. No, I don't need to do it. I don't even know if you announcing.
I mean, then two can tell you about. Oh wait, let me. 1 second. What?
After the
Chase battery?
kickoff,
I didn't realize there was like a
Stoneman
spare.
Douglas
I thought we had to
takes
plug it
over.
in.
Back in the game goes Anger. Anger, play action, out to the tight end, and he is going to get maybe 2.
And a great Spanish River touchdown.
Great
It's just our
pass
bike
rush there.
down on that run. Brings up second
Touchdown.
and
Fun as
5.
fuck. I do this
Ben
again.
Goldman with the
As long as we can get
reception, he
Sign
got
up.
maybe 2.
Sign up.
Am I not signed up?
Yeah, you've got to be wondering what the coach was telling them after that.
I don't
happened.
I'd
know.
like to take this moment to do a
They
quick
could not-
shout out to
Yo,
number
gotta
5, Malik
invest in
Frederick.
shares,
Your
though,
family
because
says that
that
they are
hurts
proud of
so
you and
fucking
so
bad.
excited to see you play today.
The clock will not stop unless there's a water break.
And so this game should go faster than normal because of what you just explained. And actually a newly approved rule, Anger almost bobbles a snap. He's going to go up and maybe get 5. 5 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 5
Because you're not.
for Stoneman Douglas. And a miracle is almost an understatement for what Stoneman Douglas needs here.
Yeah, just that tempo issue
think we're past
that
miracles.
Spanish
I can't
River
lie.
has been proving every team that tempo and discipline is the answer. Stoneman Douglas keep trying to get up that tempo, and in that last drive in the second half, they did that, and they got far. They just didn't get far enough to get any points on the board, and Spanish River
Is the
stayed
screen
dominant
having
early in the
issues
second
displaying
half.
what quarter it
Oh,
is?
but you talk about like win streaks.
No.
On the
I thought it was
top of
quarter
the win
3, but it says
streaks,
quarter 2.
Stoneman Douglas comes in here,
Oh,
2-game
that
losing
one?
streak,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
trying
know.
to snap it.
Not my problem.
That's a big catch, actually. Big catch down the field. Anthony Diaz, he's Stoneman Douglas's golden boy right now. Favorite target for Anger. But Stoneman Douglas comes into the shark pit. 2-game losing streak. Look at snap it, get back on the right path. The momentum we talk about so much. Spanish River on the opposite trend.
Gotta go grab
3-game
Is that
winning
asking
streak.
too much?
And they're up 35-0. So
you can ask.
momentum in any sport,
Why not?
any situation, gotta put it into consideration. And the Sharks looking to go over a 4-game winning streak, looking like they're the best team, and no one could beat them. You gotta prove why they're the best. You can't be the best without being the best, and the Sharks aren't being the best. 5-2, the best record you will probably ever see out of the Sharks in a while. As Nicholas Solid takes over.
Who's the ball? Oh, okay.
Did a great job taking over this program.
Do you want the chair? Either of you want the chair?
It looks like they could get to 5-2.
Here's Anger to take the snap. Anger. Hey.
Inner.
No. Very
Huh?
close.
Green Day?
Ben
Almost
Thomas
intercepted
with the
there.
Hold up my hands.
Really close.
Incomplete
That'd be
pass on
the
second
stop
down
right
and
there.
5.
Anger, not really close to the target. Anger can be a little angry at that pass because that was not what he wanted.
And the pass was a little underthrow. He actually had his receiver. He had a great step on Lamas. The throw brought Lamas back into play. Couldn't make the play. A 2nd down though. He actually would have scored. There was no one there. It was blown coverage by River.
You already follow it.
And very
I
lucky
already
throw
did.
Lamas
I had
got,
a lot
but
of
couldn't
downtime.
come up with the interception. Anger drops back, heavy rush on the screen. He throws it short. It's caught by his running back, Zion
Pass
Wench.
for a loss brings down 3rd down. 3rd and
And
7 for
Zion
Stoneman
couldn't
Douglas.
get anything.
If I have
It was
like
a pretty
3.5
blown up
hours,
play.
should I
River
round it
got
up
to him
to
very
4?
quickly. And nothing brewing there. 6 minutes left of this quarter with the running clock. It's going to go pretty quickly unless Stoneman Douglas has an answer they have not had yet.
Try your background remover now.
Drops back, throws. It is over the head. A pretty pass right there. Johnny Debs, the intended receiver, number 1. And it's 4th down. You gotta think they're going for it here.
It's better.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for the water break.
And we got a water break. So this is the only time the clock's gonna stop unless Stoneman Douglas has an answer.
Choo-choo!
Lewis won't receive this punt. It's going to be bobbled and try to make something happen here. And he's still going. And inside the 45. And we got some flags here. Byron Anderson picks it up.
Want
and
to take a
try to do
moment and
something
remind
outside
you,
the
if you
45.
haven't already, make sure you call Mama Shark, Daddy Shark,
There is
and
a flag
parental
on the
figure
play.
Shark, and make sure you have a safe
huge
ride
hit
home
in
tonight.
the
Make sure
basketball
they
by the
know
Spanish River
to come and
Was the
get
ball.
you, come pick you up.
It
The
might
game
I'm not
be
paying
a block in
attention.
the back
is
or
starting
unsportsmanlike
to wind
conduct,
down
as
quickly.
He did celebrate right over him, but
That
he
does
had
look
the
a lot
right to
better.
do that. That was a pancake of a hit. And Spanish River still up 35-0 with this running clock. About 4.5 minutes in the third. Ball being placed at around the 20, at the 20. And Jalen Phillips get this team going, spread the ball out, do the same thing they've been doing all game because it's been working. It's been working well. Stoneman Douglas hasn't had an answer. They've only come up successful, their defense, a couple times, just a handful off of lucky turnovers, and Spanish River has dominated this game.
Jalen Phillips and the Sharks come out looking to add to a impeccable lead. He's got Elder wide open. He's got it. He's got it inside the 30. Elder may go. He's got Sykes on the end zone, and he's in for the score. Jaden Elder. I said in the first half of the first quarter. Where's the signature moments? It's right in front of you, Jaden Elder. What a catch and throw. Phillips to Elder. That's a connection you have been seeing all year. The longest one. Elder calling about the 35, broke some tackles and got to the pay dirt.
A sensational play, a sensational connection from Jalen Phillips to Elder. It was a beautiful throw. Elder didn't have to slow down for a single second. Caught it in stride, saw the play, saw that touchdown, and made it his mission to get there. And he took out that secondary, that safety, got there, got the touchdown.
I can see
Spanish
Melo's
River is going to be
10
up
sisters.
42-0. Take an even more commanding lead for Stoneman Douglas. And I think the one question, if you're a Stoneman Douglas fan, that you have to be asking yourself, can they score in this game? They are not. Let's be honest. There is a running clock. Nick Lasala has completely changed this game. It is 42-0.
And the extra point is
Stoneman
good.
Douglas
Your
just
Spanish
wants to
River
get some
Sharks.
points on the board at this point.
42-0.
Struggle for them to get anywhere on the field. And honestly, if you're the coach of Stoneman Douglas, there's a lot of questions you have to be asking yourself right now. What can I do to combat this defense? What can I do?
Jaden Elder.
Take a breath of fresh air
Jaden Elder,
and get
number 2.
something going. Can anger get something
Rowan
together?
Russell.
Hasn't been bad.
Yes.
The offensive line has let him down significantly, but the passes he's thrown have been true passes and good passes. And maybe he can keep them together and turn up a drive for a score.
And that was just a lightning strike. I mean, somehow Elder finds himself behind the defense.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to
and
give
scores
another
an
special
absolute
shark
electric
shout out to
play
number 44,
and perks his
Russell
trademark
Rowan, our
on this
kicker,
game.
going
Yeah, I think it's
7
safe
for
to say
7
the
on
Sharks
the
will be
extra
5
point
points
tonight.
Just like Alex Rowan Russell is perfect, 7 for 7. He's perfect in the pit of extra points. Gotta feel good for that young man. As he gets us back underway in the pit. Almost hits the field goal post. I want to give a
And
shout out
that's
to
the
Coach
dog,
Bennett.
Stoneman
He's
Douglas
now on
will
the
take
sidelines,
over
but
at
he's
their
been
own
doing a
30.
great job in the broadcast booth as well. Coach Bennett, one of the best coaching on this coaching staff.
Reminder, Spanish River Sharks,
And
make
the
sure
20-yard
you
line
find
is
your
where
way home
Stoneman Douglas
tonight.
will take you home.
Make sure your mother, your father, your ride knows to come pick you up.
We talk a lot about Nick Lasala, but I don't think I give enough credit to Nick Lasala and his coaching staff. They have made this football team not just a team, but a family, a bond. And during senior night here, today is senior night, these kids were walking around saying how much they love this team and how much they bond as Anger throws another incomplete pass. How much they've bonded together. And they've not just been a bunch of players on a team, but brothers. And I think that Wasala and his coaching staff has made this a special
Ladies and
year,
gentlemen, I'd like to take
a year
another
that no
moment to
one will
remind
forget,
you, if you want to
especially
help
not
our
the
Spanish
seniors
Riverside
tonight.
support Breast Cancer Awareness
Seems like
Month,
Lamas
you
is
can
going
go
to
to
get
the
an
shirt
interception
shop
one
and
way
get
or
your
another. He's got
special
two
pink
fall into his
Spanish
lap,
River
and he's
Sharks
dropped both.
merchandise. $25 for a long sleeve, $20
Right now,
for a short
it's
sleeve,
Samson
$50 for
Orlinsky.
kids.
Absolute domination as this third quarter comes to a close.
You're good.
First down and 10. It's Orlinsky, drops back, throws it's complete. Trying to sniff for first down. He's down about 8.
I'd like to take this moment to thank a few more of our sponsors, Shenandoah, Trenchless Technologies for infrastructure inspection, restoration, and
I'm
maintenance.
good.
I'd also like
Yeah,
to
I
thank
don't know.
Invictus Medical, restoring mobility through advanced spine care.
Patriots? Jesus Christ.
66 in Florida.
Yeah, seems about right. What are we?
And
190.
false start.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Flag
Oh,
on the
yeah, we
play.
can win that.
I
Is
know.
that the next
Flag
game?
is on our Sharks. First down.
Yo, Brad, is that the
Stoneman
next
Douglas.
game?
No,
Next game
we'll
is-
do Boca.
Oh, we're doing it?
I think so. I don't know.
Is that next week?
That's 1 of 24 2 weeks.
It's yeah, 2 weeks.
What's the next game that we're going that we're
Next
playing?
game is the
2
Rally.
weeks. Next week we play somebody.
Next week it's in Miami. It's the Rally.
Yeah.
Spanish River's got a couple of tough opponents. They got 3 tough ones in a row. They got Doral Academy. They get a big divisional game, district game. That one is caught by Diaz. Big
A great tackle.
district game against Boca. That could be the battle for first place in the district. And then you got Carrollwood, the Patriots. Top 50 school in the state of Florida. Can the Sharks knock them off? If they could, the Sharks are looking good. They are looking great with a 42-0 game.
Is the ringer.
So a tough road ahead. After this one, we got to celebrate this one. Then you got to prepare for the next 3 as they try to improve their record. Looking like the 5-2 Sharks we all know and love them. Orlinsky drops back. He throws. It is caught by Diaz. Diaz has got to see him. Diaz is across the 50-yard line. So about the 45.
Reception, Stoneman Douglas, first down. I'd like to take this moment
In
to thank
a
a few more of
game
our
where
sponsors.
Stoneman Douglas has
I'd
not
like to
had a lot
thank
of
Boca
positive,
Tanning
Diaz
Club,
is
now
the
offering
biggest
red
positive
light
that
therapy,
Stoneman Douglas
level
can
5
take away.
UV, and
He has
exclusive
been
spray
an
tan.
offensive spark on
Palmetto
this
and
team.
Power Line
He
next
has
to the
just
pump.
gotten target after target
I'd also
reception
like to
after
thank
reception.
Raising Cane's
Used his
Chicken
speed
Fingers,
to get
the
to the
Boynton
edge
Beach
and
location at the
overpower
intersection of
these
Boynton Beach
corners in
Boulevard
this no-fly
and
zone.
Congress
He's been the
Avenue.
only exception
Thank you
tonight,
for
and I
sponsoring
have
our
to
Spanish
applaud
River Sharks.
his perseverance throughout the whole game. We are closing in under 9 minutes left in this rolling clock in the fourth quarter. some would say the dying moments of this game. Some would say this game has already died. 42-0, Spanish River.
Here we go. Can Stoneman Douglas at least get a point? Oh, heavy rush. Maldonado gets in there and no flag. Hey, Stoneman Douglas walks a flag. Carmelo Maldonado. Big
I'd
pass
also
rusher.
love to give a
Olinsky
huge shout
forces
out to
him
the
to
Hall
throw an
family
accurate
for
pass
feeding
downfield.
varsity this week, making sure your Spanish River Sharks
You
can
can
put
tell
on
the
this
seniors are playing
amazing
with the
game
fire
for
in
us.
their heart tonight, especially
I'd also like to
He's
thank
been
all of our
an
Adopt a
absolute
Shark
lockdown
parents.
corner tonight.
Thank you
Just-
for all the encouragement you
we
give our
cannot
players
let
on
this
and
screw.
off the field.
Every target to him is a personal offense, and he has to get those passes batted down. That was some great coverage there, great contact, using his big body, physicality to overpower these wide receivers. The same thing he's been doing all night, same thing he's been doing all season, and it's working very well.
And working well indeed. He's made a big impact on this game here on senior night. Wildcat formation. Diaz gets the snap. Diaz has made a huge impact. He's got a direct snap, and Diaz is trying to pick up a first. I think he has it.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Diaz took the direct snap. He says, fine, I'll just do it myself.
Talk about the end zones.
In other NFL news, if you are an Eagles fan, it is not good news for you tonight as Jalen Carter has been ruled out of the game with an ankle injury. He has not been able to play, I think, all season with that controversial Dak Prescott spit. And the Giants get another hope of a win tonight against
It's
the Eagles.
3-0 Eagles.
3-0 Eagles, I'm hearing now. Never mind, the Giants still are inferior and have been to the Eagles for the past 15 years.
42-yard field goal.
42-yard field goal, not bad. I think Rowan Russell can do that. What do you think, Hudson?
I think for sure. I mean, I've seen him warming up.
Why is the
before.
clock stopped?
He actually hit one off the left upright, but the other ones were true. On the topic of NFL news, some big matchups I would like to list off. Cowboys versus Panthers. I know it's not the biggest matchup, but has big implications as Rico Dowdle storms into Dallas. Looking at revenge of his old team that gave up on him, and Javonte Williams, a big run of the game story. Cowboys looking way over the 500 hump, trying to get to 3-2-1. Yes, the one means a tie. It's a tie group bet.
Okay, I'll ask him. Alright, bye.
Dak Prescott is still in MVP form, trying to knock off the Carolina Panthers.
You want to do the player interview? Then after you're done, you're going to go down. I'll take this.
Stay tuned to the Sports Broadcasting Instagram as we will be interviewing Javonte Lewis right after this one. He's got 2 touchdowns, and now Stoneman Douglas charging for the end zone. He's inside the 5.
Run brings up Stoneman
Chris
Douglas,
Murphy.
first down and goal.
Javonte Lewis will be interviewed after this one. I will be
I'd
personally
like to
doing
take
the
this
interview
moment
to
for another
interview
reminder.
about
If you happen to lose
touchdowns,
your house
big
key with a
step on this game,
tag that has
signature
the number
moments and all.
3670
Stay tuned
on
for that
it,
one.
they are up in the announcement
Stoneman
booth.
Douglas threatening
Make
here
sure you
inside
have
the
your
10.
keys to make sure
And
you
a
have
running
a safe
clock trying
escape
to
home.
get rid of it. It's Murphy up the middle, and he is stopped.
Great tackle by River keeps Stoneman Douglas out of the end zone.
5 minutes and counting in a nightmare game for Stoneman and Douglas. Trying to take momentum in the next one. Jackson Anger goes back in the game. Gun tight formation. Under center. Hangs it off. Trying to get in, and he will not. Spanish River defense, even in garbage time, is holding true.
Another great bit of defense from your Spanish River Sharks. Brings up third down.
Third down, trying to have a goal line stand, trying to keep a perfect shutout, saying if the field goal misses, if they got to stop here. I don't think they'll go for a field goal though.
If if I'm Christian Baldwin here, you have no reason to go for a field goal. You just have to get some good points on the board. There's under 5 minutes left in this game. You really just want to make the max prep score look a little lighter.
I would be shocked.
Here we go. There's Anger in the backfield again.
I think we're chilling.
Anger, the quarterback. They got their traditional formation. They got some out
4.5 minutes
wide.
running clock.
Crowd gets on their feet. Handoff. He is wrecked trying to go, and a run defense holds
A tackle
true
in the
on
backfield
third.
brings up 4th down.
4th down. Will they go? Baldwin says yes. Here they go. 4th down and goal.
The right decision from Baldwin here, just to maybe try and get some points on the board. I think if you're Christian Baldwin, you do not run this ball. You pull a Seattle Seahawks and do not run this ball short of the goal line. I think this run defense has been absolutely impenetrable, and that will not change for one play. We are under 4 minutes in this game, and Spanish River is 4 minutes away from possibly pitching a perfect shutout for the 3rd home game in a row.
On the brink of a shutout. Can Spanish River do it? Anger trying to say no. Trying to put the first point to the short pit. Anger throws X zone. Heavily contested ball. It's
And your
incomplete in the
Spanish River
shorts.
Sharks defense, hold on
How do
4th
we say this back
down.
out?
A shutout remains perfect.
It's not
And
gonna
actually
be
put the
easy
final
to
touches on
capture
this one.
everything like this.
Yes, we are coming down to 3 minutes left in this game. And with Stoneman Douglas losing the ball after just a pass that Anger had to make, he really had no option just to throw it up and hope for the best, and the best did not happen. Spanish River gets the ball. We are now officially under 3 minutes left in this game. It is 42-0. Spanish River has a long field to go, but it's not like they need to come back. Their goal right now is to just pitch a perfect shutout and make a historic 42-point win over Stoneman Douglas and continue this winning streak, continue this division, winning division season so far. Bring this into next week against Doral Academy, a much tougher opponent, a top 200 ranked team, where Spanish River compares very similar to them, and hopefully carry this momentum and keep it strong through the rest of the season.
I did. That was one mistake. But I
A
think
water
in the
break
grand
called,
scheme
or a
of things,
timeout
we
called.
did
I was talking to one of the players on junior varsity the other day, Ryan Garner. He was telling me how much Nick Lusala has changed this tempo of the team. There has been players, generational players, that have quit the team in the past couple of years because of coaching issues, and they felt that they were not being represented, and they were being treated badly as high school students. They should not be doing this. And Nick Lusala says, we can do better. We can use discipline and motivation and still keep these kids interested, keep the brotherhood together. And Ryan agrees that that bond has not been stronger ever until this year. Nick Lusala has completely changed the dynamic of this football team for years to come. Handoff, up the middle. Get about 2 or 3 there. All they need, we're under 2 minutes now. And we are just in the dying moments of this game. Spanish River will close this one out. We'll take a 42, commanding 42-0 win. I mean, on both sides of the ball, they were distributing to everyone. Derek Goldborn got some touches. Elder got some touches. They were just beautiful. It'll be a very even and very happy stat line tonight. And it is a big run for River here. Oh, they cannot bring him down. Past the 40.
And a great run.
Just rubbing
for
it in.
Spanish River first
Byron
down.
Anderson, the man. And that running back rotation, just unbelievable so far. 1 minute 19. Just trying to end this game. But the finishing touches, Byron Anderson checks out of the game. Phillips is still the quarterback. First down and 10. Oh, it's a fumble on the ground. And it seems like it's recovered by Stoneman Douglas. So they'll see if they can maybe end this shutout.
Spanish River
30
Company.
seconds and counting on this running clock.
Final 30 seconds of it. Whoa, what the fuck? Yo. Oh shit.
Right when the game's over, go down.
I'll do like the closing.
I mean, just wait, it's about to be done, but
Drops back. 13 seconds, last play, and there's a pick. They got it. Ferguson touches on this one. This one is over. Spanish River 42-0. Could you end it better and give a final send-off to the seniors?
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the game. Your Spanish River Sharks, 42-0.
Harrison, if you need to.
Where's Harrison?
Spanish
Somewhere.
River.
Probably, I don't know.
We cannot be prouder of these boys. They have changed this dynamic throughout the season, offensively and defensively. That is their third shutout and third straight shutout. They are undefeated at home, undefeated in district play. It cannot be a better result for Spanish River. We wish everyone in the Shark Pit a safe drive home and everyone a good night. Adios.
We want to thank everyone for listening. This is the president, Brett Goldstein.
Special shout
Our
out
next
to number
broadcast will
42,
be against
Luca
Boca High
Shanmugan
School
on that
at
final
Boca.
interception.
And then we will
Sharks,
finish the
make sure you
season
find a
with a game on Halloween
safe
against
way
Carolwood
home
Day
tonight.
before we start with other sports. That's all for Shark
I'd
Center.
like to congratulate